Treaty 7, being signed on the 22nd of September 1877, became the last of agreements between the Government of Canada and the Aboriginal peoples of the southwest of what is now known as Alberta. Blackfoot Crossing was for a long time an important nexus for Aboriginal peoples. It was unique in that it was the only place where nomadic First Nation tribes built a permanent settlement. It was signed on the 22nd of September 1877 by 5 First Nations: the Siksika people, Blackfoot, Kainai, Piikani, Stoney Nakoda, and Tsuut'ina Sarkee. While there was discussion from the leaders of the 5 nations about annual payments, reserve rights, and education, it seems that they were unable to make any headway on it. The terms of Treaty 7 stated that all nations would retain the right to hunt in exchange for giving up land. Each nation was to receive reserves of 2.6 kilometers per family of 5. There also seems to be promises of protection from settlers and other non-signatory Aboriginal groups, notably the Cree people and the Métis. The treaty provided rights to settle and hunt on the land, however control was still given to the government. There were many different perspectives. What was a universal agreement were to increase Aboriginal guarantees and rights. A notable example was the delegation sent to Blackfoot Crossing, who wanted to discuss reserve rights and education guarantees from the government. However, this wish was not fulfilled. For the most part, all signatories of Treaty 7 found it to not have the effect they wished it did. For instance, many settlers continued to arrive on the territory. The promised support to converting an agricultural society did not take place. Cree and Métis hunters continued to encroach on hunting territory. There's a notable story from a local priest that goes as follows. I have never seen them so depressed as they are now. I have never seen them before in want of food. They have suffered fearfully from hunger. Does this sound familiar? Many of the problems that they once faced back then, they continue to face now, whether it be from lack of clean drinking water or lack of government support. He went on to argue that, as to the question of whether the Treaty 7 nations understood the real nature of the treaty, land surrender, my answer to this question is unhesitatingly negative. There was and remains widespread feeling that the government has not lived up to its promises or dealt fairly with them. As a result of the colonial government codifying a misunderstood arrangement, the Aboriginal peoples were exploited, placed on reserves, and had their culture and rights stripped away. I probably, like most others, was unaware of what Treaty 7 did or what it even was about. Working on the project has allowed me to open my eyes to what once was an evil system now being undone by our society.